I'm Coach Bob, here to talk about a little tiny subject called Heal the World, just a little topic. So, what is healing the world? Well, the world is in a lot of pain, and it may be little things, just being bored, to horrific things that might be happening around the world. There's a lot of fear, a lot of divide right now. And in the past, I would avoid the pain, and I don't want to dwell in it, but to share a few things to help deal with the pain, work through the pain. So it's not new doom and gloom for me. I'm very optimistic, and I fortunately that was my upbringing and just kind of my just who I am. And yet I often in the past would let things get me down. So I'm actually very optimistic, but just to be at least acknowledge that. So why do we want to heal the world and work through the pain? It's just to get through the fear and to learn how to trust again, to become unstuck, to not be alone, to step into our greatness, to live, laugh, love, and enjoy life. There's too many people who just aren't happy and enjoying it. I've been one of those. So, how does one work through that? Three things: it's commit, acknowledge, and share. So, commit to myself that I matter most, and I'm going to spend some time. And it may feel counterproductive, but I'm going to fanatically schedule time for me to sit with myself. What's going on in my head and in my heart? We have a tool under iMatter resources, iMatter.com resources called the Take Five Check-in. So spend a couple. It could be anything. It could be journaling. It could be walking. We have a free tool for you there, but to commit to those rituals and practices and act like I matter and tap into here and here. And then second is to acknowledge, and that's to David Hawkins, who wrote many brilliant books, but letting go, his process, not his, a process that just works. It's not to stuff down emotions, it's to acknowledge them. How am I feeling? And so I used to be like, I'm fine. And now I'm actually really angry or I'm frustrated or I'm sad. And didn't have a whole lot of emotional intelligence. And as a society, I don't think we really do. So acknowledge that we have an emotion, accept that emotion, that it's okay to be upset. Now, how I react to it is a different choice. And then transform. And so as I acknowledge and accept, I transform to a higher vibration and get to the courage and the hope and the peace and the love. And then third is to share this. And so to create a safe space to share what's going on in my head and my heart. Now I've got a very open relationship with my wife, and I'm here's what's going on in my head and my heart. And so sometimes I don't have to share everything. So ultimately to write it down, to hear myself think. So I do an audio and share with a few people on my team and a few of my clients and my wife and some other people in my family. But first I'm journaling and writing it down and sharing it with God. So yeah, there I said it. God. It's something greater than myself that it's like, wow, I just feel like I'm not alone. It's not all up to me. And then also to have that safe space with my wife and to be able to share certain things and ultimately to share it with myself. We saw the movie Dear Evan Hansen, I think it was the musical. Sorry, and it was very cool. It's amazing how many people were like, "Yeah, I'm in pain," and it doesn't mean we necessarily need thousands of years or hundreds of years of therapy, and we might, but at least just to acknowledge it. And life is too short, and we're stepping into this great time. Why not enjoy it? So, just a couple thoughts on healing my world, healing your world, and it may not be the whole world, but I think the probably the greatest chance I have at helping the world is to heal my world. I'm Coach Bob. Good luck. Peace. Have a great day.